Hi there, it's Pascal here. So in this video, I'm gonna respond to a question. This is like a follow-up question from someone called Chijioke. He sent me an email. There's other people that sent me email as well, but this one is like going off a video that I shot recently about a lady, Elena, that asked me a question. If you want to watch that, I'll put that towards the end. I'll put the link up here towards the so that you can watch that one as well. So this question came after the person must have watched that video. So I'll put this question in the description. You can read it for yourself, but I'll read it, then I'll respond with my view. But however, if you don't know anything about this channel, my name is Pascal Nwanaji. I started my online business in 2017 basically. So ever since I started sharing my journey online, YouTube, probably as you're watching me, people reach out with different questions. Now I have always been this guy that I've always worked hard. I've always been diligent, obeyed every rule, but I found myself in a situation in life where I didn't expect to see myself. So I started asking questions about why is it that two people get married and get divorced? Why is it that I'm not spending time with my children? Why am I working so hard yet I don't feel fulfilled? So I got to that point. If you have not reached that point and you're working, there's nothing wrong with working for people. It's just for you to understand that I got to that point and I'm looking back at my life. I was like, I don't want my life to continue this way. So I started looking for answers. So one of those was I thought starting a business would help me. But I joined an like online business. I joined a couple of training. They didn't work. So I found one that worked. But in this training, they were teaching me not necessarily online business. They were teaching me something else, which is marketing. So in the process of this marketing experience, they were introducing me to things. And it's easy for people to come up and say, online business doesn't work, it's a scam, blah, 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 all that you always hear. And that floods the internet. But the truth is, it works. But you have to put in the work. And most people don't do the work. They just, I would say, sometimes they pay for the training and they don't do anything. They expect money to roll in without putting in any work behind it. And after a while, they say it's a scam or it doesn't work. All that, in my opinion, I found one that works. So if you really want to get interested in knowing what is the intricates or what are the things that will help you succeed in online business, my YouTube channel is for you. So I'm gonna read the question now, so that we can get a hold of it. So he said basically, I listened to your video. I appreciate all you said. However, I beg to disagree with you in some area, which is normal. I'm not going to be pleasing everybody. Yeah, while it is excellent to be determined in your online business, but I believe that as planning is important in everything we do, planning is important. That's what you're saying, which I agree with you. Financial planning is also very important before going into online business. Going into online business can be so disastrous if one starts it only to find out later that so much money is needed when he couldn't afford it. Who told you couldn't afford it? It's a program in your head. You gotta get rid of that. It's just because there was no financial planning. It's not true. You don't have a desire. This is our argument now. So just like the lady asked, I would like to know the possible financial implications of starting the business before one puts his effort into it. It's part of financial planning, which is crucial in all aspects of business and life. This is his email. Now I want to address this very briefly. It's not complicated. One thing I want you to understand is I was this is somebody that went to school. They told him to do things in a certain way and he's following those traits, but he still hasn't got a business. Does that make sense? You're still waiting to plan. Now I was in this position before, then I out of desire I plugged into a training, right? And I plugged into a training and I started reading books. I came across a book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. In that book, what he said is, before he wrote the book, let me give you a little breakdown if you don't know the history. He studied 500 successful people in his time and put it in that book. And said, these are the qualities that you must have in order to have a business. Anything that is outside these qualities is not going to work. That's kind of the summary of the book. The first principle you must have is a definite purpose. You must have an aim. So probably you have an aim. You know what you want in life. That's what it means. The second principle, you got to have a burning desire for its achievement. Now, I've gone through that the entire chapters. There's no way planning is there. You may be looking at it. There's no planning in it. He said one chapter is planning. No, there's no chapter dedicated to planning. The third principle is mastermind. I think the second one is mastermind. You have to understand that you will need people to communicate to people. These are the elements that helped me piece the puzzle for myself. You need to communication. I was having marital problem. The problem wasn't really me or my wife. It's just that I was communicating that the only way to make money was to go to job. So I was going to job, but I was having problem. My communication was very bad. I need to change. I can't help my son do his homework. I need to chase him all around the house to do that. No, it doesn't happen anymore because I improved my communication. I have to train myself. First, he has to see me do my homework, work on my laptop, do all these things. Then if I say, Royce, this is time for us to do our homework, it's easy. It's communication. You see, that's the mastermind part. Mastermind is talking to people who are in business. Getting in that group, their ideas will be rubbing off of you. You will see the challenges business have. That's the master. Then the third one, fourth one is self-confidence. How to develop it. Because the reason most people don't start business, they don't have confidence that they're gonna. Look at this line of statement here. As planning is important in financial planning, also important in going out in our own business. Going into online business can be so disastrous. You're seeing disaster. You will become what you think about. That's El Nightingale. Can be so disastrous if one starts it only to find out later there's so much money there's gonna be need. You're gonna need money. I keep saying this every time, over and over again. I don't care how much planning you put into place. You'll run out of money without your planning. What will you do in that moment? What will keep you going when that happens? Because in the book, Think and Grow a Lot of Success, he said there is nobody that has achieved success without one foot hanging on failure. My brother, this is not a case of argument. You can do whatever you like. I'm not here to tell you, impose upon you, impress upon you. This is my own rule. This is not my laws. This is not. Napoleon Hill wrote a book. I want you to look at this. This is where I got the magic for myself. You know, I was listening to a podcast. There's a guy called David. He's from the United States. He said something. He's an entrepreneur. He said, you keep hearing me, but you think you're hearing me, but you're not hearing me. He said, I've told you, no. How many times have I told you, go to the description of this video and buy The Law of Success. Buy all the books that I've listed. How many times have you heard me say it? Multiple times. But have you gone there? No. Why? Say, you keep hearing me, but you're not hearing me. That was my breakthrough. I said, this is true. He has said this. He said, those books contain life-changing information. You got to do it. You got to do it. What are you planning? How can you plan when you don't know where you're going? There's no target. Let me tell you what planning is. You see, like, let's say this is a YouTube, you want to build a YouTube channel. Most people will tell you need a camera, you need stand, you need light, you need all these things, you need to learn how to do video editing, you need to all these things, right? You plan to get all these materials. Napoleon Hill said to me, "You've got a phone. This phone, like this video you're watching, is for my iPhone. I'm not iPhone. I'm Samsung S10. It's standing on a stick. I'm in my car. Shoot the video and start posting it on your YouTube channel. Don't wait till you buy all the equipment. Just start with that one you have and move. Quit planning. What do you know you're planning for? This is action. What Napoleon Hill explains in the book is action. Now, if I hadn't listened to Napoleon Hill and I was waiting to plan to get all these equipments ready, which I don't have even up till now because I don't think it's necessary, but it might be later on. If I was waiting, would I have had over 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel? Follow the principle, my brother. Just follow the principle. One thing I always say, that accept first that you don't know, and you don't know that you don't know. Just see me, I am always humble. I'm always trying to stay loyal, calm, because I found what I'm discovering in life now is that many things we were told as a child are all false. They are lies. I'm not here to tell you that, but when you read those books, you will discover it for yourself. Then you make a choice. Do you still want to go with the one they told you, or do you want to change? Look at the result is what gets the answer. It's result. It's not what we are thinking. This is what you need to build this. You need to start saving money. Why haven't you saved money? If you know you're gonna build a business, why you should have a savings ready? It's chapter 4, habit of saving. Most people can't start business online because they don't have money saved. They are living from paycheck to. But you see somebody, the same salary, the same circumstance, they put some money away. The business opportunity comes, they invest. That person is different, but it's the same circumstance. Is that person planning? He said there are some habits that you need to have. This thing is not it's our habit. It's not complicated. There are some habits. I made a terrible mistake in my first 2 years in business. I was putting all my money back. He said, when I now read another book, he said, you must save 10%. I started saving 10% now. I just realized I accumulated some money fast, which I can invest in something else, because at the end of the day, what you're looking for is multiple income streams. See, I'm not here to tell you what I'm doing, but what I'm trying to get you to understand is it's optional. To join the training is $29.95. Do you want to keep saving for the $29, or you want to tell me that you don't have it? That's a different story. Or you have it and you're waiting for a plan. It's up to you how you do it. It's choice in life. We all have it. This your $29 will finish. What would you do after that? If you do not have a desire, you won't spend the money, even if you accumulate it, because you're too afraid it will go. Just like your statement here said, if you get so disastrous, why are you seeing disaster ahead? You will become what you think about. You should be seeing prosperity ahead. If you see prosperity, then act like somebody that is seeing prosperity. Because right now, you're acting like somebody that is seeing disaster. Elle Nightingale is in the description. I read that book for over a year to really understand this short line. You will become what you think about. I started monitoring my thinking. My actions is reflecting what is I'm thinking ahead. Because you're thinking too far, what is going to come is disaster. So you're already preparing for disaster. No action. If I don't take action, this disaster won't happen. See, what you're seeing ahead is disaster. Be careful, my brother. It's a program. It takes time to rewrite that program. Follow the principles. Your life will be a lot better. Your life will be a lot better. If you choose not to, it's up to, it's again, there's no harm. There's no harm. There's no, I'm just sharing my own opinion, humble opinion. It's down to you to decide what you want to do with your life. At the end of the day, how you want to plan it, follow what you're doing. But I've done this model you're doing, it didn't work for me. I wish you, if it works for you as well, help somebody else. That's my own. All I'm doing is I'm helping people that try that one, try this one, it's not working, let them try this one. But Proctor, listen, if your way is not working, this is Bob Proctor, why don't you try mine? You're struggling to make this happen. Why are you struggling? You shouldn't. Abundance is here on the universe. Why are you seeing disaster? It's a program. All right. I hope you find this video interesting. Again, this is gonna be it for me on this topic. Again, if you want to join my webinar, it's every Saturday, where I go into more action, because this is not complicated. This online business is not complicated. I have people I work with, team of people that are building businesses on. I just told everybody, we started in January. I just told everybody, what do you want to achieve this year? Create a plan, which is what you want, because they have a goal. Then break it down to 2 or 3 things every single day. Every single day, start taking action towards to tick all those boxes. Then all this plan, all these things, if you don't have money, you create a plan to raise money. But you have to get in there before you can see where you're going. The plan is in module 2 or so. So, but you gotta get a desire to pull the trigger and move and push through. Before you plan, do I plan to shoot these videos? It's already in me. I just take it, just bring out the camera, shoot it, boom, it's gone. So this is like a second nature, just to build up. Please, if you like what you're hearing, give me a thumbs up, right? And don't forget that. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. So, and I'll be posting more questions as I keep getting them. If you have any questions you want to put it in the description, that's good. I'll be more than happy to respond to that as well. That helps the algorithm find my video and share it to more people to help me grow my subscribers. Again, in return, you get more value. I will be sharing with you everything behind the scene in online business, if you're ready to do it, whatever it takes. Like I said, once you're ready to do whatever it takes and you decide never to quit, success is inevitable. Do I look like I'm stressed? Every day I know I do 1 or 2 things, 3 things to grow my business every day, because I know it's a compounding effect. You will see, and this is what most people don't want to hear, that it's going to take time. But I'm in the trenches myself, doing it, incorporating it into my daily life. Why can't you do the same? You don't, because the moment you're asking all these questions like how much do I need to invest? You want to know, if I put in this money, this is what I'm gonna get. It's not good. That's not business, man. It's not business. Whoever told you that is business is just trying to get your money. They're not leading you with value. They need to. That's golden rule in the law of success. Is this last chapter is do unto others as you would like them to do unto you. So if I'm lying to you today, it will come back and haunt me like 10 years down the line, maybe when you're not even there. So I have to be careful of things I'm saying today, because I know it's words. In the beginning was the word. So if I'm cultivating it, if I tell you the truth now, 10 years down the line, Winston Churchill said, the truth is incontrovertible. Incontrovertible. Malice may try to attack it. Something may try to derail it. But in the end, It's there. The truth will always stand. You can't stamp on it. In the end, it's there looking at you. So I understand this print. It's all in the books. So I understand all these things now. I'm putting them into practice. Building my companies. People attracting to me the people that I work with. The good people that believe what I believe. I don't want anybody that has get rich quick mentality in my business. You don't want that as well. They just want to win. All right. This is my video for you, man. I hope you find it interesting. And all right, guys, Chijioke, good question. Good. There's nothing wrong with your question. Absolutely brilliant question. There's nothing wrong with it. I acknowledge for the fact that you sent it. It's good. I love it because it will help another person. I guarantee you there'll be millions of people that will have this similar problem. But I will tell you up front, this is it. All right, it's not about how much. If you save the money, it will go. What are you gonna do after that? You need a desire that will pull you through. All right, good luck, man, and I'll see you on the next one. I think that's the end of this video, and I'll see you. I'm gonna share a video with you. Basically, it's going to be the one I don't know, where a guy told me that he lost his job. Can he start a business online? Yeah, I'll share that with you. Check it out. I hope you find some value out of it. Take care. Bye-bye.